welcome back to my third live already. It was a little bit of a struggle to get going, but I think I've got everything working now. So now we just wait for people to join and tell me things are working or not working. So I can't wait. Anyhow, we are making a whole bunch of lucky stars. As you can see, I've already made a few. I don't know if you were here for the last stream or you've seen it last time, but I made a whole bunch of lucky stars already. So that's pretty cool. They didn't fit in my little container anymore, so I got a big vase. Let's not get into that so early in the stream. But yeah, let's just try and make some more. I actually made this little container for myself to bring with me because I want to make 1,600 of them. And so I thought it would be really handy if I go places. I have this little kit with me and I can make things while I have to wait somewhere or, you know, something like that. And it has come in quite handy. I've made some at the, what do you call that? Physiotherapy person. I had to wait for a while because I was 10 minutes early and they were 10 minutes late. So I had 20 minutes to make a bunch of these lucky stars. And then, I don't know if you've seen the vlog, I was in hospital. And obviously I had to wait a whole bunch of time and I managed to make a whole box of these, which is 120 stars. So I wish actually I had taken more to the hospital, but you know, I didn't know in the morning I was going to be there, so you know. Anyway, yeah, this has come in handy, but I haven't made that many in the last couple of days, like in the last week, and I will tell you a little bit more about that in a bit. But I thought I was a little bit tired today, so let's just make some stars and maybe chat, and I'm hoping some people will join me in a bit so I can actually chat in real time, because now I'm just chatting to the people who are viewing this after the fact. So hi, if you're here and watching it back, let me know. Let's think of a fun like emoji you can post. Maybe like do you know the big eyes, the 2 eyeballs that are just like, post that. If you're watching it after the fact, you can comment that, or anything else really, up to you, but that would be fun. There we go. Good evening in the Netherlands, Jules. Hi, welcome. I was just saying I was waiting for people to join so I can actually chat to people in real life, as in real time. How are you doing? Glad you're here. I'm actually making a bunch of lucky stars again because I haven't made them all yet. Oh, Hannah is here as well. Hi, Anna. Welcome. Glad you could join. How are you doing? I'm so happy people are joining. It's always really nice to see that number go like, boonk, go up. Because until it's at a number and, you know, when it's at 0, I'm just talking to myself, really. And as I just said to the people who will be watching this after the fact. Jules is fine. How are you? I'm okay. I'm a bit tired, but overall quite good. Yeah. I love the idea with star, but yeah, I will explain it again a little bit later in case people weren't here last time. But I mean, you always get the question again, right? But that's okay. We'll explain it again. Hannah, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm good. A little bit tired. To be honest with you guys, I was actually planning on doing something different for this stream. I don't know if you've seen my last video, the Create This Book video where I did the, I want to say patterns. It's not patterns. Texture with the fabrics and stuff. I was enjoying that so much. I wanted to do that, see if I could do that in a live stream. I mean, that's gonna be chaotic and messy, but I thought it might be fun to try, see how far we get kind of thing, because, you know, paint needs to dry. But I think I didn't sleep very well last night because I was very tired all day. Like, nothing special happened, I don't think, but I was just very tired all day long. So halfway through the day, I thought, maybe it's okay if I just make another Lucky Star video live. Oops, just went away. Also, because I haven't been making them in the last like week or so, so I could do with some catching up. And I'm gonna put them all in this thingamajig, so I can actually count how many we get to do. Because how many was it in the last stream? Do you remember? How many stars we made in the last stream? I'm not actually sure. Let's see if you remember. I did change my settings a little bit actually, so you can let me know if that's any good. 25, I thought 25, something like that, yeah. I changed my settings a little bit, so the delay should be a little bit less. However, it might be a little less in quality as well. So let me know if this is no good, because then I won't do it again. But if it's fine, then I'll leave it like this, because last time I had to wait like, I don't know, 20 minutes before I could see you reply. So yeah, I changed that a little bit, and hoping to be able to chat with you guys a little bit better now and not have to wait 20 minutes for a reply every time, right? Anyway, 25, I think it was something like that. I thought 23 or 25. I wasn't sure, but if you say 25, I will believe you. Lady Tipsy, hi, how are you doing? Glad you could join us. That's fun. We are making a bunch of lucky stars today. And as we said, I did 25 in the last stream. Look how much faster I've gotten. Hold on, I'll show you top down. This is how many I've made already. I've gotten way faster. Look, how many is it? 8. It's not like, I mean, it's not like a spectacular amount. But considering we've been doing this for what? Where do I see that? I don't know, a couple minutes? 10 minutes? I think 8's quite good. So there you go, a whole improvement. I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna put them in this one. Move this to the side a little bit so you can see it still. Yeah. I need my lucky star space. All good, thanks. No worries, no worries. Everything's good. Can you still hear me? That's the question. It should be okay. It should be okay. Actually, is my microphone a little bit too loud maybe? Like this, might be better. Okay, you stay. Oh gosh, everything's falling apart. Oh, good. Are you feeling better now? The stars are looking so colorful. Right? How fun is that? Ah. It's so fun. We can hear still, that's good. I am actually connected to a wire, so I have my microphone here and I have my Zoom thingy that records, and then that is attached to my laptop. So I wasn't sure if it went out a little bit. I don't know if that was a problem, but luckily it's fine. I put something heavy on it now, so hopefully that won't happen again. But at some point I might think about like wireless microphone recording. That might be good in future. Have the last vlog. Ah, thank you. Thank you for giving us a peek into your other job. Yeah. It's so fun. I've had so many lovely comments on that. So, like, for me, it's almost normal to go on stilts. And then you sort of forget, like, that it's actually kind of weird. So I enjoyed making a video, and maybe I can do something else as well, like things you should never do when you come across a stilt walker kind of thing, like safety things or something, things people do. Or like the most heard jokes, like, I don't know, is it windy up there? Or, I don't know, stuff like that. Like, don't fall. No, I'm not planning on it. Would that be fun if I make like, I could do shorts or something, like little jokes. That might be fun. But I don't want my whole channel to be about stilt walking, right? And I thought maybe I can add some other things in my vlogs as well. As you might have seen my unicycle, so I can go for a ride at some point. I'm not as good in like unicycle things, like stilt walking is my main thing, but you know. Anyway, might be fun to give you little peeks of other things that I do. I read that already. It was super cool. Your costume was so colorful and pretty. Thank you. I actually recorded everything, and then I noticed, like, I'm not actually showing you any stilt walking, as in walking, like in frame, out of frame kind of thing. But I was like, there's no like dancing around or, you know, the thing that makes stilt walking more interesting, I guess. So I thought I would add some of the videos with the costumes. I mean, that's a bonus, right? Seeing the costumes as well. But yeah, I wasn't actually planning on showing everything, but there you go, things happen. All I was thinking at one point was, great for cleaning out the gutters. For sure. Yeah. I have used my stilts now and then for like little things, or if you're like working on something on the ceiling or something, you know. It's just very annoying if you're like on your own, because then if you drop something, it's like, oh, then you have to take them off to pick it up. It's like a whole thing. So, but if you're with other people and someone needs to be up there the whole time, then maybe, yeah, that would work. The place where I had my last studio space, because I made this studio space last year, but before that I was renting, and when I was practicing in the hallways, because it was a big building, they would sometimes ask me like, what if I give you like a duster thing and you can get rid of all the spider webs and stuff? It's like, yeah, no thanks. Not the biggest fan of spiders. But yeah, you could use it like that if you wanted to. There we go. Do you want to see like top-down view as well? I don't know. I can do top-down with tiny face. That might be interesting. Why am I not in the middle? Hold on. Oh no, I said it all wrong. Look, I can be in the middle of this one and be not in the middle, not centered on the top down, or I can be centered on the top down and not centered on that one. Oh no! I'm sorry. I'll make a note for next time. I mean, I can try and change it a little bit, but I'm just afraid I'll mess everything up. I had to start like half an hour late because that camera wasn't working. And then after like 10-20 minutes, I got it working. And then the top-down camera wasn't working anymore. Ah! But in the end, I had to reset the whole laptop, the whole thing. Everything was reset. And I managed to make it work, so there you go. But it was a struggle to get live this time. Oh, it's not bad. That's good, that's good. There we go. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is the 14th already. And we've been at it for 17 minutes. That's not bad. How many will I do before like in an hour? Whilst chatting with you guys. Place your guesses. Find them is a great idea. Yeah, I've seen many people do like the pointy bits with their hands, but I think these are slightly like sturdier, like a little bit, I mean, they're different. Some of them are very thin, but some of them are quite like sturdy. So even if I wanted to, maybe, oh, I would get sore fingers. So probably if the paper was a little bit thinner, I might be able to do it like that. But this works quite well actually. And that way I only need one tool for cutting and for poking. I don't know. I love the colors, they are beautiful. Thank you. I'm just working through all the colors because I had these. I'll show them like this, it's better. So I have all these colors. As you can see, I have quite a few of them already made. So I'm just going down the line. I'm just not sure. So maybe you can help me decide actually. I'm not sure. This is leftover from the first chunk. Yeah. I'm not sure, first of all, whether I should do white, because I think the board will be white. And I don't know if that will be fun. However, if I end up making something from the stars of the board, so if I ever take it apart and then make something, then white would be great for like highlight bits. So I'm not sure. You tell me, yay or nay on the white. And then there is this sort of, I don't know, light brownish color. And then there's this sort of blue-gray. So last time we decided black should be in there, so I'm putting that in there. But are we putting these 3 colors in? That's the question. I cannot decide. So let me know what you think. Wait, there's one here. Getting distracted. Let me see. There is less hand strains for sure. Yes, with the scissors for sure. They look like quilling papers, which are usually more sturdy. Yes, they are quilling papers. I thought that would be handy because they're, you know, already thin, and otherwise I'd have to cut them all from like big sheets of paper. The other thing I was thinking, I don't mind not using them, because then I can like make a quilling artwork with this. Because I also bought the wrong size, like even thinner than this one. So I have that to do quilling with, which I've never done, but you know, let's try it. And then, oh, this one is a little bit wrinkly, I'm sorry. Oh. Some stars are a little bit wrinkly. That's how it goes. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so they're not going to waste, kind of thing. Like I will probably use them at some point, but I'm not sure if I want to put them in here. So I think those 3 colors would be nice. That's the thing. They're not ugly or anything. It's just like, do I want it to fully like be like kabam color, or do I put the slightly, I don't know, muted, like a little bit duller colors, less kabam in there as well? That's the question. I could do a few, maybe not all of them, because they all have quite a few of them. All the colors are like equally divided. We'll see, we'll see. But it's nice to hear that you think it would look nice. So that's good to know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think they would work, just maybe less amounts. I think that might be the way to go. Because I do like the idea of, like, first of all, going for the 10K stars, which is a ridiculous amount of stars. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. One day we'll have a star board with 10,000 stars on them. That would be so cool. Can you imagine? I mean, just for fun. Oh no, let me show you this. Okay. Just for fun. You see this, right? My hands. How many do you think this is? How many do you think are in the jar? If you're watching this after the fact, so I'm talking to the people live, of course, because that's fun. But if you're watching this afterwards, put in the comments how many you think this is. I actually have a little note that says how many there are. I'll tell you in a bit. I mean, the amount of 10,000 is just, it blows my mind. It does. But first, we have our first goal of 1,600. And then we have our next goal, when we get there, of 3,000, right? Because that was this year's goal. Is this year's goal. Okay, so you're guessing 200, 300, right? This is 725. Ah, it's focusing on my face. I'm sorry. Ah, come on. Can you read it? I don't know. I'm trying to hide my face, but it really wants to focus on my face. 725. So more than twice this much is what I have to make. Almost 1,000 more for our first goal. I mean, it's so much. Right? Every time I make like this kit, that's only the bottom is filled with stars. So they're all like next to each other like that. But that's 120. Unless I've completely counted wrong, then it's something else. But I'm not going to recount. The next time I'm going to count is on the starboard. So it's probably roughly 725 because I probably made a mistake somewhere. I mean, that's very likely. Oh, so yeah, we need loads more. I think for our 1600, so if this is 7, then twice as much. So I think maybe half the vase will be 1600 maybe? It's just so weird. It's just so many. And then 3000 might be like the full vase. But I don't think we'll find that out because I want to start adding them to the board once I'm at least close to the 1600. So there we go. Oh, wrong one. Oh, also, where did I put that? Oh, it's in here, I think. You know how I've been cutting off little bits? Let me do this. I've been cutting off little bits. You can't really see. But I've been saving them. So I get sort of a confetti out of them. What is that? And I have an idea on how to use them, but I'm not gonna tell you yet. But I thought this was quite fun. I am planning some things, but I don't want to give away too much. But it won't be long until I start telling you about everything. Making confetti, yes! Yeah, I thought it was sort of a waste to throw away because it looks so happy. I mean, I am someone who cannot throw away anything. That is very hard for me to do. So this was perfect. The idea came to me and I thought, yes, don't have to throw it away. Also, don't know if you heard, but Zoe was just stretching and stuff. She's asleep right there on her bed. I actually last minute tried to get like a doggy cam going, but as I couldn't even get my own camera to work, I had to give up on that. But I'll try again for next time because I thought it would be fun to have like a little, I don't know, like a Zoe cam right in the corner so you can see. I mean, she's mainly sleeping, but she can be cute when she sleeps. It would be great. Both cards, yes. Sorry, I'm having a very dyslexic moment where I just cannot read for a second. Let me try again. It would be great to put in people's cards as they are paper, so it's biodegradable, so much better than the plastic one. Oh, for sure, for sure. We don't want the plastic confetti stuff. I'm not doing that. But yeah, this is fun. Hello, Sin City Yeti. I'm glad you could join again. Welcome. How are you doing? Here, but I'm working. I feel like I have a lovely coworker now. Maybe a very chatty coworker. Chatting your ears off. Well, the handy thing is, you might not be able to do that with other co-workers, but you could mute me if necessary. You don't have to, but you could. I mean, that's a win, right? If I get too chatty for you. I'm happy to help with work and make time go a little bit faster. We are making lucky stars again, as you can see. We have made 725 and a few. Let's see if we're already at last streams result. 10, 15. Sorry, I'm counting in Dutch and in English in my head. It's very confusing. We're at 22. So we're already almost at last stream's number. That's cool. I've gotten way faster at these. I mean, it only takes about 700 of these to get really fast. I'm sure I can get even faster. Didn't I time it in one of the vlogs? Was it in vlog? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think I did. I think my fastest was something like, I don't know, 38 seconds or something. So that's pretty fast. Because last stream was about, I don't know, an hour and a half? Maybe even longer? I don't know. And we got to 25. We are now at 32 minutes. And I'm already at 22, 23. You have the muscle memory, yes. And for sure, like the start, I now have this sort of twist going that is just easy now. See? So this was already the start, and last time I was still figuring everything out. I'm doing good. It's nice listening to your voice. Oh, especially since the dog only barks at me. Oh no. Which is like getting yelled at for food. I know, right? The barking without reason, that's the worst. It's like, stop shouting at me. I know how it is. Zoe has this very loud and like, is shrill? Shrill? Is that a word? Like very, I don't know, high pitch, hard, loud bark sound where you're like, ugh. It's killing your eardrums. And she does it for mostly no reason. So that's a little bit annoying. But yeah, she doesn't bark for food though. I sometimes have to convince her to eat her food. So that's a plus. She's asleep now, right here next to me. I really want a doggy cam for next time, but I couldn't make it work. Couldn't make it work. Could hardly make my own camera work this time, so it was a struggle. But I got there. in the end. You say ours are barking at the ghosts. Oh, can you imagine? Do you know how many times like Gerben and I just looked at each other? It's like, what happened? It's like, probably nothing, because she's just barking at nothing. But yeah, oh, that's a little bit scary if it's ghosts. Don't know if I like that. I'd rather it be nothing, I think. So what are you guys up to? Any people at breakfast? Where would you be now if you were eating breakfast? Would that be like Australia or something? No, that's like middle of the night now, right? Early breakfast, very early breakfast. So what are you up to? Oops. One of mine does that. Baxter will stare down the hall barking at the bathroom. Ooh, that is creepy. Especially with the staring. That is creepy. I like this color. I like that. She's a nice bright pop in the other ones I've been making. It's 7:30 p.m. here and I'm about to cook a pizza. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So you're close to me, so probably England, because it's 8:30 where I am in the Netherlands. US West Coast, it's 11:30 in the morning. See, that's so weird. It's so weird, isn't it? That we all live on this one big ball and times are different for everyone. Like the sun is shining. I don't know. Is the sun? It's up. The sun is up. Southwest of England. Yeah. I actually lived there for a little bit. I went to a musical school, education, I don't know, academy. And that was in Shapton Mallet. That is very close to Bristol and Bath. I think that's southwest, right? Yeah. I'm Bristol. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So I lived there for 3 years, but I think it was like 20 or 30 minutes away from Bristol. So very close to you. It's a while ago though. It's a while back. Hannah says it's 2:35 here and my dog barks at everything. Well, maybe it's just a dog thing then. It's not. I thought that normal dogs, they do bark, but like when the doorbell goes or when there's a stranger in the garden, I mean, fair enough, they can bark, right? But at nothing, but apparently loads of dogs bark at nothing. Or maybe it's something we just don't know, like the ghosts. Who knows? Don't know if we'll ever find out. Oops. So I was actually, I think I told you already, totally a dog thing, just bark at nothing. Yeah, well, now I know. So I don't need a dog that barks less. I just need a dog that barks quieter. because every dog barks, right? I was gonna say I was planning on doing something similar to my last video, so where I create the cards with the textures, and I thought that might be fun to do, but I might save that for like next time. That might be fun, or the time after that, because I think it would be fun. It's a little bit like I don't want to say like pressuring myself, but it's a little bit like putting myself on the spot to try new things and creating on the spot with you guys watching like live. That's definitely like scary, but then I feel like, yeah, so I should do that. If that's scary, let's do it. And it also works well with the little plan I have. There we go. We're doing well, you guys. So what are you all doing? Because it's, well, I know Suzy is working and listening to his favorite new colleague. And we're about to cook pizza, so there you go. So what are y'all doing? Are you crafting with me? Or, I don't know, last time someone was eating lunch. I enjoyed the texture video, yeah. I enjoyed it too. It was fun to make. It was a pain to edit, but it was so fun to make. It was chaotic and the end result was so cute. Yeah, I'm very happy with the end result. I don't know why I thought the one, oh, I didn't like that one. Do you remember that? Where I was like, I don't like it anymore. And then like a minute later, I was like, yes, this is my favorite now. I don't know what happened in my brain. I love it when you just let your mind, yeah, go wherever it needs to, yeah. It's so nice. I was diamond painting before, there you go. I can just, can I do this? Hold on, there goes the microphone again. I've actually got them right here. Spoilers, if you've not seen the video, don't close your eyes. So yeah, this one, where I said like I don't like it anymore, and then then it was like, yeah, I do like it. It's literally my favorite now. How does that happen in your brain? Just looking for Zoe. Yeah, she still has some water. It's a hot day here today, so I'm just checking if she has water. This is my favorite. I'm gonna try and make a card out of this. See if it works as a card, if it's not textured, right? Because now it's special because it's textured as well. So yeah, that was fun. This was fun. I'll put it here. There you go. If you hear some drinking noises, that's Zoe. Actually, reminded to drink. Let me see, where was I? Totally dog thing? No, I read that. You were diamond painting before. I am relaxing at the moment. Well, that's very nice. That's good to do now and then. I guess, like when you try new food. If you try it before you like it. Oh, yeah. Yep. Hey Zoe, do you want to come say hi? She's already down in her bed again. It's like curling up. I really want a Zoe cam. That would be so fun. You guys can just see her. The camera was already set up. I just couldn't get it to work. Sadly. But, you know, it's okay. Next time. I just want to try and keep improving on stuff. And I think a doggy cam would be an improvement. I'm sorry if I'm rambling a bit. I think I'm just all over the place at the moment. I'm just tired. And then you ramble and I forget what I was talking about. Anyway, maybe it's fun to tell for the people who will be watching this afterwards and have no idea what we're doing. Let me just quickly tell. We are making a whole bunch of lucky stars out of these paper strips. We are making them in the same amount I have subscribers on YouTube. So currently that's 1,600 and a bit. My goal for this year is to reach 3,000 subscribers. I mean, we're not going very fast, but we'll see. I keep my goal. We'll see if we get there. And I want to make a star board out of wood, probably. Have like a nice frame and make it all pretty. And then I'm gonna add all these stars in a little square to be able to count them. And I thought it would be really cool if I can put it back here to so you can see during the videos and during the vlogs and stuff like that. You can see it slowly, or fast, I don't know, but slowly fill up until we reach the 3,000. But that's only part of the plan, because what I really want to do is make it so big, it will be big enough for 10,000 of these lucky stars. Ooh, ooh. So I'm imagining it being on that wall, because that's like a blank wall for me. Because this won't fit. I've been trying to like calculate how to put it, but it's literally gonna be like the whole wall covered in stars. So I can't even make like a little title saying starboard or whatever. It's like, that's not gonna fit. So I'm gonna put it on that wall, make like a nice board and a frame around it and stuff. And then we will keep filling it until we reach 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. How cool would that be? I have no idea if that will take us, I don't know, a week. Well, it's not going to be a week. It's going to be more than a week. Or like 20 years. I don't know. But I'm very excited to get started on this and try and... I'm seeing the board already, like mostly filled up. We're going to get there. We're going to get to 10K. That would be so cool. So that's the whole thing. That's the whole plan. I think it was inspired by someone else's video. I am not sure if I put it in this video actually, the link. Otherwise, in my last live, that was also about the lucky stars, I put a link to the video that inspired this. So if you care to watch, you could do that. But yeah, so that's for the people who have no idea what's going on and watching this later, because I think everyone watching now might know what's going on. Well, you know now anyway. So did you guys already pick a color last time? I don't remember. I know a couple of people picked colors. I know I made a red one, purple, the dark blue, I think. Oh yeah, and the orange, the last one, orange. Remember that? Or the other one, orange? I don't remember. Something like that. If you haven't picked a color, feel free to pick a color. These are the options. Pick any color you like. And if you're subscribed, then I'll give you a color. Give you a star in that color. You want green. I have a bunch of green, but I will make a fresh one for you. Okay. I was just gonna ask, like, do you want the lighter or the darker? I'm gonna give you a dark green star. Hold on. Just gonna finish this one. There we go. This dark blue paper is really tough. Really hard to get the shape right. Okay, let me just... Sorry for the plastic noise. This is horrible. Be gone. Okay, so the darker one. There you go. So this is the paper I start with, but then I fold it in threes. Yeah. No, threes, four. So I've folded in half, cut it. See, I'm tired, you guys. Don't listen to me. Well, keep listening to me a little bit. Keep chatting as well, because I like that. So I'm not alone. Then I fold it in half again, and then I have four. So I won't add it there. This will be yours. I will make it extra nice. There you go. Fold it, fold it. And you're contributing to some confetti as well. There you go. There you go. Your lucky star. I hope you like it. It will stand out on this tray as well, look. Guess which one's yours? And if you're watching this after the fact, so if you can comment, just comment your color you want. I'll make it. Just as long as you're subscribed, of course. And if you're wondering, no, I'm not going to check everyone, but just add a color. I'm making a whole bunch. So, yay, green heart. Okay, I need to not do the blue because it's tough. My fingers are starting to hurt. So, oh yeah, I was gonna say, a little update about how everything's going, because it was a crazy time last week, and I didn't get to do a lot of stars making. That's why, also why I thought let's do another stream, make some more stars. Because you know about the first boy who got the chicken pox. You probably know about that. And we were waiting for the second one to get chicken pox, and he's gotten them. And he was quite ill, as in way more than the first one was. The first one was only like, he had, I don't know, like 20 or 30 like bumps all over, not really in the face, so that was nice, like one or two maybe a little bit. And he was only like a little bit itchy around here, so we just put him in a little bath with, how do you call that? Is that oatmeal or something? that would, I think, soothe the skin or works. So it helps. I don't know. It helps for something. He was less itchy, and he was actually okay with that. But then the second boy got it, and he started with like only 1 or 2 bumps. So I was like, is this it? Like, is this chickenpox? And if so, is that all? You know? So, but they kept coming for a couple of days, and he actually got them quite bad, especially like in his face and around his eye and on his nose. It's so sad to see because they're quite like red and it looks horrible. His eyes were all like tearing up and stuff. So sad. And like inside of his ear and stuff like that. And so he got it worse, and he also got like a fever, and there were like, I think it was like 2 or 3 days where he was just stuck to me, basically, as in it was constantly like mama, 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 mama. I put him in a sling because I could not put him down, and he would scream, he would, you know, it's like, okay. And when you're sick, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna cuddle you, right? And make you feel better. So there was only like, I don't know, 2 or 3 moments in the day for like 10 minutes where he would play and be distracted enough to not sit with me. And the difficult thing is, because they're twins, right? So, because the second one was crying a lot and getting a lot of my attention, obviously, the first one started crying a little bit more as well, thinking like, oh, that's the way to, you know, get the cuddles. So that was very difficult. It's like, oh no, he's ill now. Give him a little bit. But, you know, the other one wanted cuddles as well. So that was a bit of a rough couple of days for me. And for them, obviously. But yeah, so not a lot of time for star making and video editing and all that stuff. So that's also why the vlog was a little bit late, and I haven't made that many stars yet and all that things. But the good news is that the first boy is completely over it. You can see a couple of bits, but he's totally fine. And the second boy is getting over it. So he still has a couple of spots, especially in his face, that are a little bit scary, right? But I think they'll be okay. They're not as red anymore, so they're going away. He's not as itchy anymore, so that's good. There's no fever anymore, so all those things, they've gone. They're doing a lot better, so that's good. And another update, I'm doing quite well. I've been to hospital, as you might know, for a little surgery, and the wound, I think, is healing up great. I'm not bothered by it at all. So it's at this point where I start forgetting that it happens. Like before this, like last week, you could still feel it a little bit, like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, it's there, you know, but not painful, but just like a reminder, which I think is good because you don't want to, you know, overdo everything. But so yeah, I'm doing great. I'll be going to hospital again on Friday for them to check the wound and if it's healing up well. But I think it's fine. So it's not bothering me in any way. So should be okay, I think. That's it. I think, is that all the updates I needed to do? Any questions? I hope they're both feeling better. Yes, so they are feeling better. First boy is totally fine. Second boy is getting there. So he's no fever anymore. So that's already a relief. And he can play on his own again, which is a relief for me. Good to get it over with. Yes. but no fun to see them both itchy and upset. Yes, that's exactly like the summary. Because we were a little bit afraid, because it took a while for the second one to get it. We were a little bit afraid, like, oh, what if he doesn't get it? Then at some point in the future, we'll have to go through it again, kind of thing. And now we were all set up to, you know, with the little bath that they were taking. I just whip it out every evening and put them in the bath with little oats in there, kind of thing. I don't know, is this a Netherlands thing, or is this like an overall kind of put them in an oats? I don't know if it's oats. Like what you use to make porridge? I think it's oats. I'm not actually sure. I don't think I need this disclaimer, right? Like, this is not medical advice. This is just what we did. As I don't even know the words, please don't. Maybe I'm saying the whole wrong word. I don't know. Zoe. See if she wants to say hi. Zoe. Cute. Come up. Up. Oh, niet onder de tafel. Up. Yeah. Here she is. Oh, and she's gone. It was very short. That was her life moment. Something is very interesting outside, because she's peeking outside. I don't know. Here we go. Hi, Zoe. Yeah, she's gone already. She wasn't really up for it, I guess. I don't know if I have like a timer. I thought I might be able to time how fast I am at these now. I could, of course, start. Okay, it's at 45 seconds now. No, don't start already. Okay, so I'll start when it says 00 at the second timer. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I'm already fidgeting too much. Okay. Let's see. How fast are we? How fast are we? Snip it. That is the first part done. And now we need to shape it. And we are finished. 31 seconds. That's good. With some fidgeting as well. That's good. Okay, let's try again. It's at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Again with the fidgeting. Suddenly I'm getting nervous or something. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, I'm actually quite like a lot less nervous to go live. It was just a little bit stressful because stuff wasn't working. But besides that, I wasn't actually like that anymore. Hold on, I'm timing myself. Carry on. Done. 33 seconds. That's pretty good. So how long would it take me to make 10,000 lucky stars if it takes me 30 something seconds? Also, this is not including like cutting the paper as I just showed you. I need to do that as well. So it takes me a little bit more. Back from putting the pizza in, 22 seconds. Wow, that's super quick. Well, that one before that, you missed that one. Hold on. You missed that one. 31 seconds. I think that's the personal best. Okay, should we do it again? It's like at 0 now, so that's not handy. Hold on. I'll make one more and then we'll do it again. Hold on. Just had to cough for a second. I hope I pressed the wrong button. I'm not sure. Otherwise, I just coughed really loudly in your ears and I'm very sorry. I hope I muted myself for a second. I wonder if people have done time challenges on them before it could become a game. We could do that. Can I make like a whole video out of that? Like make like a 15-minute video out of doing a 30-second challenge. That would be nuts. Ah, too late again. Okay, one more, and then I'll time myself again. Oh yeah, it's just short. Yeah, that would work. Like, how many lucky stars can you fit in a short? That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna do it including grabbing the paper this time, because I think that should, because that's another second or so, right? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, there we go. No, it needs to be pretty still. Can't be like just a ball of like paper. It needs to be a lucky star in the end. It saves time if you don't have to cut. It saves a lot of time. Done. 32, including grabbing the paper. I think that's pretty good. How long can a short be? Like 3 minutes or something? So I can make 5 and a bit lucky stars. Probably, possibly, maybe in a short. I don't know if you... Yeah, maybe 3 minutes. Oh, this one's wrinkly again. Sorry. Some of them are a little bit wrinkly on one side, but you know. I want to say, aren't we all? I will not get into that too much. What time is it actually? Oh, it's already past 9. Okay. I might have to start wrapping it up. Let's see how many we have. See if we can finish on a nice number. Let's finish this one first. So put your guesses in. How many are there here? Don't count. Don't count. Just guess. Plus this one. So plus 1, because 1 is coming. How many do you think we've made in a little over an hour, including chatting? 73? That's a lot. Not sure it's 73. Maybe 30. Okay, yeah. I think somewhere, personally, I think somewhere in between that. Let's count them. Let's count them. 5. 10. Can you see? Am I doing this? Yeah. 15. 20. 30. No. 25. Wow. If that's how I counted this, and 300 is right. This is 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 5. Yes. 30. 35. Here comes the green one. 40. 45. 50. Wow, it's quite a lot. 55. 56. That's a lot. 26. I just saw that. And now it says message retracted. That's fun. You weren't actually that far off with 73. What did I say? 60? No, 56. That's not that far off. Shall we try and finish off at 60? How's that for a lovely number? That means I've done half of my batch of 120. $56, that's a lot. I know, right? Like last stream, I think lasted a little bit longer than this, and we only got to like 25-ish. There's another one. I'm curious, did you guys get like a notification from YouTube to view this live, or how did you know, how did you get here? Just curious. Because last stream, some people have said like, oh, I didn't get a notification, and they are subscribed and have notifications on and all that jazz. But apparently they didn't receive anything. So I'm curious about you guys, because you guys are here. How did you get here? Let me know. Because that might be very interesting. Oops, another wrinkly one. So sometimes they go a little bit wrinkly on one side. Can I show you? Look, it's a little bit like, see that? But often when I don't flip it over, it's fine. So I'll just stick it on the board like that and it's fine. One more. The last one I didn't know until after it was done. Well, there you go, yeah. But today I saw it. It said upcoming. Oh, that's interesting. So it said upcoming and then you refreshed and it was already live. That's weird. I saw that you were going to do a live a few minutes before it came on. Oh, that's good. It's also just a little bit like timing, right? Like, when are you on YouTube? Because it's not going to recommend it if you're not on it, right? I think it's 60, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 60 stars. One green one. I think we will leave it at that for now. I will add my little confettis to the little confetti box. And I'll add these guys in here. Because I will finish the rest off. This is the rest of them. The set of 120. Because the way I do it now is, before I forgot to count, so I had to count all the papers, and that's a lot of work. So I now count the longer papers, because then I'm going to cut those in 4. So if I have, I need to say this correctly, 30 or 40, hold on. 40, I think I put 40 in this one. Oh no, I might have done it all wrong. Maybe this number is not correct anymore. Because 40 times 4 is 160. That's why this is still such a big chunk. Oops. Do you know what we can do? First of all, take this lovely hair out. I'll just add it to this, because I think that might be nice to do. Take this out, a little snip, okay? Because this is 60, so we're going to add it to the whole bunch. There we go. And we're going to add 785. Is in there now. That actually means we're almost halfway. That's pretty cool. Because 800 is halfway-ish of the first goal, right? So let me just check the chat. 60 is a great amount to get done. 1, 2, 1 with the next screen, yeah. But I figured I might have miscalculated at some point. So I'd rather have one extra in there. So you're the extra one. If it's wrong and there's one extra, that's a green one. But I figured I probably miscalculated at some point. Like I did now. I think I put 40 in, but I don't actually remember. I think I did. I counted to 40. I should have done 30. Because if I do 30 of these, and then you cut it in 4s, so that is 120. I think. So this is 40, what did I say? 160 and 60 are in there. So this is still 100. Not at all confusing. I'm sure all calculations are 100% correct. And it's not going wrong at all. Oh, we'll see. This is also why I want to start the actual board at some point, because that will have like, I don't know, 1 to 20 or 1 to 100, or I don't know yet, but it's gonna have the numbers. So I'm just gonna fill it so you can see how far you are and you won't lose count as easily, because I'm not gonna recount this because it's almost 800. I think. Too much math for me, I know, right? So I'm just giving up now. I'm just gonna say, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna think about it. I'm too tired. I'm just gonna wrap up, and I'm very pleased with my 60 I've done today. And I might count these so I know how many we are. So there you go. This was fun. I'm glad you guys could join me. Thank you for joining me and chatting, because that's really nice. That way I have something to talk about, or talk to. I'm getting a bleep. Oh, my phone is almost out of battery. Well, there you go. That's a good place to end it. Thank you for a lovely stream. You're very welcome. Thank you for being a great chat. Yeah, thank you. I just enjoy this so much. I hope in time this will grow and we can do it more often. And yeah, I have plans. As I said, I have plans. Things are happening soon, like within the next month or so. I don't want to announce too much, because if my life is something like last week, then nothing gets done. So I don't want to, but there is plans for May and June for things to happen. So I'm very excited. I don't know yet when I'm gonna announce it officially, but I figured you guys are like hardcore, still staying here right until the end. So thank you for that. So, ooh, if I stop the live stream and you're still here, would you mind putting a comment underneath the video? You can already do a thumbs up, I think, during the stream. And I think, what should we do as a comment? Let's say, what do you want to comment? Have a great day or night. Yeah, thank you. You too. What should we say? Comment what you think I'm on about. Like for May, June, I'm up to something. Comment saying what you think I'm gonna do. And otherwise just put a heart or something, because that's always fun. Okay, that actually helps with the whole algorithm thingamajig, so that's why I'm asking. I will try and find the button to stop streaming. I wish you a very pleasant evening, afternoon, work day, pizza time, what else was there? Relaxing time, all the things. Have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. I have a big video coming up, so it might be a little bit later, but next weekend I'll have a video. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't know yet, but next weekend. Have a great evening, afternoon, day, whatever. Thank you for joining me today. Bye!